I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
If you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out.
Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of...
All right, everyone get ready because this story is about to get hot. I can assure you that Sunny Hostin is involved in a significant dispute. The legend of country music Carrie Underwood is suing the show for defamation because she performed at Donald Trump's inauguration and was severely ridiculed by one of the hosts. It gets even more dramatic though, so wait until Joe Rogan joins the discussion. He hasn't held back from calling Sunny Hostin a sensationalist circus and has completely destroyed them. Oh no, the worst part is that the lawsuit against that car is already affecting things in unanticipated ways. This is only the beginning of the narrative, so buckle up.
It is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
yes.
it is a rabies and...
When it was revealed that Carrie Underwood would perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, the situation quickly spiraled out of control. The situation led to heated arguments, passionate opinions, and some tense exchanges. The problem is that this goes beyond politics. The bigger problem is how society handles opposing viewpoints, especially when they are in the public eye. Idol is known for avoiding political arguments. Many were taken aback when Carrie Underwood revealed that she would be performing at Trump's inauguration. She explained that it was about promoting love and harmony, but the internet didn't accept it. While some fans applaud her for sticking to her principles, others accuse her of betraying them. Carrie Underwood has built a reputation as a compassionate, grounded country music artist who keeps her personal opinions to herself. The drama escalated to a whole new level when The Viewpoint decided to weigh in just as things were beginning to calm down. Carrie found herself at the center of a storm as social media exploded, but what's interesting is her response. She refused to back down even though many in her position may have done so.
It's country music. I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I
You
can't
would
sing.
not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions
Fine.
for a lot of
Okay,
reasons.
fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Okay.
No one else.
In a recent episode of The View, Joy Beal was direct in her questioning of whether Carrie Underwood's performance at Trump's inauguration was merely a politically motivated gesture or if it actually symbolized unity. With just one comment, a firestorm was started and the panelists began fighting and taking sides on the set as the discussion quickly descended into chaos. The drama just kept getting worse, and the internet was a buzz of activity as millions of people followed the debate on social media and shared their own opinions. Ironically, Carrie's calm and collected approach only served to exacerbate the already blazing issue. Despite the chaos, she didn't react angrily, create a public dispute, or respond aggressively. Instead, she let her actions do the talking.
Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA in the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So I get why she did it.
There were many different reactions to Carrie Underwood's choice to perform, with some people wondering if it was a betrayal of her beliefs and fans. Others praised her for maintaining her composure under pressure. The story didn't end there, though, as renowned country music singer John Rich entered the discussion and, in spite of criticism, praised Carrie on Twitter, calling her a true artist who embodies elegance and grace. Rich, who is well known for speaking out about his own political beliefs. Carrie gained support from supporters of different political persuasions during the chat with his endorsement. Even those who disagreed with her decision appreciated her right to make it, as one fan aptly expressed in a tweet. Even if I disagree with her political views, I applaud her choice to perform at the inauguration, since music should unite people rather than divide.
I've scheduled a spa day.
I'm not even going to tell you what I'm. No, I'm not talking. I'm not telling. No, because it was always in the books. Who knew this was going to be the day? that
Yeah.
it chose? Because it's also a very interesting day, right? The
It's
21st.
Martin Luther King
Yeah.
Jr.'s birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you can choose to celebrate it how you want. You can honor him.
I'm going to honor him and
Yep.
at
And
the
give a
spa.
special treatment.
Well, as long as it's a free country and it holds, I
Yes.
would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment.
Well, yeah. But it's up to us to make sure that doesn't start to change.
Yes, right.
Well,
That's
we're trying.
Well, we're trying, yes, and it's important not to forget that we have that right. It is up to us.
Yeah.
Now, there are other people performing too, and I don't really even want to.
Politics is becoming a greater barrier to interpersonal relationships in our society, which raises some challenging but important questions about whether it is possible to separate an artist's personal opinions from their creations. This UPRO reflects something far deeper than Carrie Underwood's performance at a political event. Furthermore, the drama has sparked a long overdue conversation about the power of the media. It is widely believed that the media can influence public opinion due to its vast reach, but should it be allowed to openly and unaccountably disparage someone's patriotism? Additionally, when does constructive criticism become bullying or direct attacks on someone's character? In addition to igniting a debate, Joy Bio's remarks contributed to a larger discussion regarding the role and responsibility of the media in today's more polarizing society.
Calling for her to be boycotted and canceled. John Rich weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys.
I don't think so, but then you pushed her and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men? Well, I guess I am a feminist.
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no.
Right, yeah.
They're not asking.
The consequences of this catastrophe have been very immense. Viral memes, social media is rife with TikTok tweets and heated debates. One particularly well-liked meme that contrasted Joy Bijo's hateful remarks with Carrie Underwood's composure perfectly captured the contrast. The caption reads, "Grace under fire versus unfiltered rage." Clearly, there are a wide range of opinions. Carr's supporters are praising her for retaining her composure and resolve in the face of criticism, and they admire her for not letting the controversy change her mind. However, critics are demanding accountability, arguing that the show causes conflict instead of encouraging productive discourse. Many argue that media companies encourage viewers to set higher goals and avoid fanning the flames. In the midst of this, there is a growing number of people who are just fed up with the constant outrage and are calling for a shift in perspective because they are sick of every issue becoming a battlefield. One tweet encapsulated it the best. After all, it's only music, so why do we keep turning everything into a battleground?
You know the words, help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of...
So what is the key takeaway from this? Carrie Underwood's decision to perform at Trump's inauguration has drawn a lot of criticism, but it has also sparked a far wider conversation. This situation calls into question how the media shapes public opinion. Talk shows are free to express their opinions, but when does criticism turn into personal assault? At its core, this is about standing by your convictions even when doing so is not the best course of action. In spite of your political stance, one thing is certain: Carrier isn't giving up, and that takes guts. What does that indicate about the state of the media today, and have they overreached themselves? We would now like to hear from you. Do you agree with a View's critique of Carrie Underwood's performance at Trump's inauguration, or do you think the media should be held accountable for creating division? To ensure you don't miss any updates, kindly leave your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the notification bell and like and subscribe. The narrative is far from over, and we'll keep you informed at every turn.